Well, art can play quite a powerful role in transforming a space. I think that what it can do is provide a level of engagement to the viewer in whatever capacity that may be. On a very basic level, it's something interesting to look at, but also I think it can send a message, it can tell a story, it can inform, it can delight. I think that the art that we create, and certainly our manifesto, is to bring art outside of the gallery, and I think that's a really important thing, to give opportunity for people to experience art and engage with art outside of the gallery space in every walk of life. And that's something that we take very seriously, whether that be in a hospital, in an airport, in your place of work, in a stadium. Having that ability to engage with art is really, really important. I think art that is best used to transform a working environment is something which gives you a different perspective every time you look at it. I think that the work that we try and make creates a level of engagement that may differ time and time again, whether it be the use of light, interactivity, reflections, and I think that has a really positive benefit to certainly a workplace. I think people who can engage with art, there's a level of interaction that can happen between members of staff. I think that's something which makes your environment more pleasurable to be in, and more inspiring and more engaging and more vibrant. Has benefits to the employers as well, in terms of staff retention, in terms of energy levels, in terms of providing a point of inspiration. So I think that we try and make work, and I think that the work that I find works best is elements which can change on a daily basis. So when you walk through the door and you walk past this piece, you don't just see the same thing every time. And like I said, use of light, reflection, moving digital content as well also can play a part in that. We've had a lot of very positive feedback from the work that we create. I think that from staff's point of view especially, almost knowing that their employers care enough to put a bit of life and detail into the interiors to make the place a better place to be has always been something which I think people really enjoy and really are appreciative of. And then there's projects where people actually get to understand the company that they're working for and really have a deeper connection with it through the work that we create. I think a great example of that is the work we've just produced for Heinz, which really goes into depth into the brand and tells the brand stories through different art installations and different techniques. And we had a lot of staff in the building come to us and say, well, actually I didn't know that about the company, and that's a really nice story and one I wasn't aware of. And so there was a kind of a level of understanding and of I guess education on the company, which has such a rich history, which they previously didn't know, and they did now, and that's fantastic. And I think that the guys that commissioned the work were really pleased that the guys, their staff and the people using the building actually bought in and had an emotional attachment in a way they didn't have before. So that was really, really, that was great.